Having the right Android phone can completely change your productivity and mobile experience. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 5 best Android phones so you won't have to suffer with a phone that can't keep up with your busy lifestyle. The issue is that an Android phone might work great for one person, but might not be the best for you, because most Android phones are not made with the same people in mind. Which is why I made sure to include options for gaming, photography, and people on a budget. So regardless of what you're looking for, I'll have the perfect Android phone for you. All the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. The phones mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned so you don't miss anything. First, I have the Google Pixel 9, which I picked as the best Android phone for most people. Between its capability and price, it is the perfect middle ground for anyone who wants a high-quality Android phone without breaking the bank. So what makes this the Android phone for most people? Well, it's pretty much the first flagship Android phone series by Google, and they have the hardware to back them up. It features a 6.3-inch Actua display with OLED panels. Its resolution of 1080 by 2424 pixels and refresh rate of 60 to 120 Hz while reaching a peak brightness of 2700 nits is also impressive. It's fantastic for playing games or watching YouTube videos in your spare time. And with the Google Tensor G4 chipset and 12GB RAM, it delivers good performance. Now, to be fair, the Tensor G4 chipset is not that much more powerful than their previous chip. Where you will notice a difference is the new NPU, which is tailored for AI workloads and much more powerful than last year's model. So let's get into some of the AI features. Some are extremely useful, like the Gemini box, call notes, and video boost. Call notes, in particular, is great for important phone calls because it takes notes of what is being said, so you'll remember everything. The Google Pixel's award-winning camera is also one of the best in the game. If you are the type of person who takes lots of pictures, you'll love what you can do with this phone. It features a 50-megapixel sensor for stunning image and video quality, and a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera for improved macro focus. It also has a cool Add Me AI feature, where you can combine 2 photos to add yourself to pictures of groups of people. The Magic Edit AI feature is also okay, but it probably won't blow your mind. As mentioned, it has a built-in AI assistant, the Gemini box. Gemini is a newer AI model, and it's continuing to improve. The way it is integrated into the phone makes it extremely easy to use. Overall, the Google Pixel 9 series is the best phone series Google has ever released, and it's a great Android phone option for anyone looking for a premium Android. Next, I have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I picked this phone because this is Samsung's flagship phone, and their Ultra version is the best in the series. So, let's get into the specs. Its 6.8-inch QHD AMOLED screen has a 120 Hz refresh rate, which is top of class among Android phones, and the screen quality is one of the best screen displays you'll see in any smartphone. The screen, as well as the back, are protected by a new glass called Gorilla Glass Armor, and with a name like that, you know it's tough. Not only does this provide 4 times the protection for your screen against scratches and accidental drop impacts, it also reduces glare by roughly 75%, which further improves display quality. And with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset with 12GB RAM and storage options ranging up to 1TB, it has enough speed and storage for even the most demanding users. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 isn't a huge upgrade from the Gen 2, but it does bring advanced support for AI processing, and it is customized with a slightly higher clocked Prime CPU core. Some of the new AI features this customized processor helps allocate power to include a new circle to search feature, which allows users to circle items or people in pictures or videos and ask questions related to what they've circled. There is also the generative edit feature, live translation, and chat and note assist, which are all very cool. This phone is also unmatched in the camera department. It includes the new 5x zoom camera, a welcome addition that provides unparalleled zoom features compared to other premium Android phones. In total, there are 5 cameras, a main 200 megapixel wide sensor for ultra detail, an ultra wide 12 megapixel, 2 telephoto cameras, and a front 12 megapixel camera. In conclusion, this is the flagship phone from Samsung for a reason. It has the best camera, beautiful display quality, and a powerful processor for gaming. It's the best overall Android phone you can get. Next, I have the OnePlus 12R, which I picked as the best Android phone for the money, simply because it's a solid choice at a rock-bottom deal that you can't beat. What are some of its features? It has a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate and a resolution of 2772 by 1240 pixels, which is actually really good for a phone at this price. It is powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with up to 16GB of RAM. Now, as mentioned, this isn't the latest model, but the Gen 3 is not a huge upgrade, so for what you are paying, this really is good value. The camera setup includes a 50-megapixel main sensor with optical image stabilization, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 2-megapixel macro camera. It supports advanced video features such as 4K recording at 60 frames per second and super slow motion modes. I mean, these are pretty good, but the phone lacks dedicated telephoto lenses, which is going to limit your optical zoom. It also doesn't have the image resolution and AI-enhanced low-light performance you will see in premium Androids. However, as long as you keep your expectations realistic, you are likely going to be pleasantly surprised by the versatility of this quad camera system. It also has a superior battery with a 5500 mAh battery life that scored an active use score of 14 hours and 32 minutes. This is quite shocking because it actually scores better than most flagship models that have optimized power management systems and larger batteries. They typically only score between 12 and 14 hours. Overall, while the camera on this phone may be lacking, this phone is perfect for people who don't do extensive mobile photography and editing, but want a flagship experience. For that, it's the best Android phone for the money. If you're interested in updated pricing on any of the items mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the links below. Prices update on these phones almost daily with sales and general price drops. So if you want to find the most updated information, check the description. If you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a like. Next, I have the Galaxy Z Fold 6, because not only is it a quality Android phone, but it's probably the best foldable phone on the market in my opinion. It offers better portability and a bigger screen size, which can be a huge plus for gaming and watching videos. So, how big is the screen? It's a 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X with low temperature polycrystalline oxide technology and 2160 by 1856 resolution. Yeah, that's a mouthful. In simpler terms, all you need to know is the screen gives you a beautiful, vibrant picture with a peak brightness of 2600 nits. If you are worried about the crease in the screen from the Fold, rest assured it is significantly reduced. But, that being said, some users complain and find it annoying, while others report that they can't even see it. Either way, it's something to consider. As for the build quality, it's lighter and thinner than the last version, coming in at just 239 grams and it's 12.1 millimeters thick when folded. The triple camera is pretty solid, but honestly, it's not as good as the camera on its brother model, the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The best way to describe it is solid, but not class-leading. However, something it does have in common with the Galaxy S24 is the Snapdragon Gen 3 processor. This is going to give you smooth, enjoyable gameplay, and with the bigger screen, this is a phone for anyone serious about gaming. It also has a series of new AI features for image and text generation, as well as editing, such as Portrait Studio, motion photos with HDR, and improved slow motion. Some people love these features, some find no use for them. It really all depends on what you are looking for, but it's good to know they are there if you want them. And pretty much everyone can appreciate the AI assistance, which for this phone is called Bixby. All in all, because of the incremental upgrades in display, design durability, and AI-enhanced camera features, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is the best foldable Android phone. Last, I have the Google Pixel 9 Pro. I picked this phone because as much as I loved the Google Pixel 9 and think it's a great phone for pretty much anyone, this here is really the best Google phone. If you really want a premium offering, this is it. Compared to the standard Pixel 9, the Pro model adds low temperature polycrystalline oxide technology, which has a better refresh rate and higher resolution at 1280 by 2856 pixels. This improvement gives a more detailed, sharper image. On top of that, it can also hit better peak brightness, clocking in at 3000 nits. Additionally, the Pro adds a 48 megapixel periscope telephoto lens for up to 30 times super res zoom. This camera is on par with the best of any Android. Its front camera is also significantly upgraded with a 42 megapixel sensor and a wider 103-degree field of view. The Pro also includes advanced features like Pro camera controls, zoom enhance, and night sight video modes. So, if you take a lot of pictures with your phone, this is the cream of the crop right here. On top of that, it has a total of 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it can support more storage, up to 1 terabyte compared to the 256 gigabytes max of the Pixel 9. This is just going to help everything run faster and smoother. The Pixel 9 Pro also adds a temperature sensor and ultra-wideband support for better spatial orientation, both of which are absent in the Pixel 9. If you want an enhanced screen for gaming and watching videos, an improved system for smoother gameplay and multitasking, as well as a better camera, the Pixel 9 Pro is the top choice. Well guys, if you liked this video or learned something, please give it a like. And be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on all the phones mentioned in this video. Till next time.